Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we're going on a treasure hunt with Anna and Elsa. Okay, and we'll bring you too, Sven. Maybe Sven can use his nose to find our little surprises. It's time to go outside, Anna and Elsa. Elsa decides the best place to start is the greenhouse. There are lots of places to hide in here. She peeks her head inside, but doesn't see a treasure box. Anna hears the creek. There are lots of rocks to hide behind, but there are no treasure boxes near the creek. Sven is under the cherry tree, enjoying the dried cherries that have fallen onto the ground. What's that, Sven? I see something shiny. It looks like a treasure box. We found it, tiny fans. Let's go take it to Anna and Elsa and open it up. What do you think's inside? There's a little gold latch. Let's open this up. We flip it up. And look, it's gold coins and gems. I see red gems, blue gems, and here's a little tiny green gem. We found the treasure. We have a few more surprises though. Anna and Elsa are going to go on another hunt. Let's close the treasure box. Keep it safe. Sven goes over to the gnomes where the red mushroom is. What are those two boxes? They have question marks on them. Let's get a closer look. They're mini boos. A box for each doll. Anna chooses the green one and Elsa chooses the blue one. They can't wait to open them. Okay, Anna, we'll open yours first. There are 12 to collect. Oh, I wonder which one we'll get. Anna's hoping for Pinky the little owl. Maybe we'll be lucky enough. It's in a little surprise blue bag. You can even get a mystery mini boo. It's called Mystery Chaser. This is our checklist. You check mark beside the name once you get that character. It's time to open it up. Anna, you got Pinky. Oh, they're so beautiful and hand painted too. It even has a little mini TY tag. This is Anna's new pet. Anna is going to take very good care of her new owl Pinky. But we can't forget to open Elsa's box. It's your turn, Elsa. Let's see, Elsa's hoping for Leona the leopard. It's right beside Pinky. You never know. We were lucky once, we may be lucky again. This time it's a yellow mystery bag. Look, Elsa, you got the one you wanted. It's Leona. Oh, she's beautiful. And she has a little tag on her ear. Well, that's all of our surprises for today. It's time to get Puppy in the bathtub. He's been running around all day. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today Kitty and I are having a look at our Barbie cruise ship. And we have a special surprise very soon. But first, let's have an up-close look at the boat. Here's the bright pink steering wheel. Underneath the pink deck is a big door that opens up. And look, the first thing we see is a beach umbrella. It's important to stay shaded some of the day so we don't get sunburned. I also see a big blue pool and, oh, Tiny Treasures must have been playing with this earlier because I see some cars that were left behind. Here's a Porsche Hot Wheels. I like this car because the door opens. Okay, that's enough about the Hot Wheels cars. Let's get back to the pool. I see a soft pink and white blanket. There's dolphins and flowers and even little hearts on it. There must be a bed somewhere. Ah, yes. The deck opens up to 2 blue beds with yellow pillows. But we only have 1 blanket. There are 2 pink water slides and a blue dolphin behind them. When the toys are hungry, a little table flips down so they can eat. I think it's time to fill our pool and use the pink water slides. But first we need some toys. So here's our surprise. We're opening the teeny genies from the Shimmer and Shine collection. We even have the floating genie and 2 mystery genies. I've lined up our teeny genies up on the bed. They're waiting for the pool to fill up. But we need to open our mystery genies first. They're in these tiny little green bags. Ooh, look at her bright pink hair, and she's even riding an orange surfboard. Let's look at the flyer and see what her name is. This genie's name is Nissa. And here is our second mystery genie. Oh, she's got sparkly blue hair and she's even holding a pink jewel. Let's look at the flyer and see what her name is. Her name is Farnez. Now it's time to fill our pool with water. Kitty, are you thirsty? Look at all the genies in the pool. Can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And look who came back. I think she is really thirsty. Silly kitty. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. The Teletubbies don't want to go outside today because it's raining, so they're going to play with their Lite BRITE. Do you see their Lite BRITE? It's way up here on the top of the shelf, and it's the perfect size for the Teletubbies. And it actually lights up and works. Here are the little colorful pigs. They are so tiny. And we also need our pictures, so we know where to put the pigs. What do you see?
Butterfly. Car.
It's an upside down car.
Heart.
What do you think this is? I can't tell. Not sure about that one. Comment below, Tiny fans, if you know what that is.
Airplane.
This says Lite BRITE. And we have a few blank ones. What do we have here?
Star.
A rocket?
Flower.
I think we'll do the flower today. Now, I don't think we're going to have enough pegs to do the entire flower. So we'll start by just doing the center. Here's a little pink peg. And now an orange one. And the little holes are right behind the white dots. Now we have a blue peg. And I will keep going all the way around the center of the flower. And then I will put a peg on the end of each petal. Lala wants to turn the light on. Okay, Lala, there's a switch on the back. Ooh, and the pegs light up. Let's turn the lights off. Bring this a little closer and you can see the pegs glowing. The outer pegs glow more than the center pegs. Now I'm going to take the pegs out so I can take the paper off and you tiny fans can see the light inside the Lite BRITE. But before we do that, I'm going to make another little note in my gratitude journal. Remember when I said I'm grateful for clean air and clean water to drink? Well, let's do our second note today. And I'll do today's date, March. Oh, this isn't showing up very well. My pencil crayon isn't sharp enough. Which color should I choose? These ones are nice and sharp. I'll do the blue sparkly one. March. And the day is the 6th, 2019. And what I'm grateful for today and every day is I am grateful for my friends and family. People are so important to have in our lives. And a little happy face. And there is the next page to my rainbow. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. In one of our videos, we built a melting snowman. Well, this time we are going to build the original miracle melting sparkling unicorn. Step 1, gather unicorn pieces. Step 2, create your unicorn. And step 3, watch it melt into glitter putty. Now here are all of the little pieces. We have the legs, the eyes and the nose and the mouth, a purple tail, and of course the glittery horn. And in the little bag is our putty. It's actually quite stiff, so I'm going to have to warm it up with my hands to mold it into the shape we need. I'm going to take a little bit off for the head. Whoa, it's super stretchy. There, that piece can be for the head, and this is going to be the body. I'll put the unicorn on the lid of the container. That's about as good as the body's going to get. And now we need to make the head into a ball. I'll add the face. And then the ears with the unicorn horn. And the purple tail will go right here. And, oh, I think we're missing a piece. The rainbow mane. It was stuck in the pamphlet. This goes on the back of the unicorn's head. And now we just wait and watch it melt. Well, our little unicorn has completely melted. Its face is flat on the container lid. But don't worry, we can build it over and over again. It's time to take the little pieces out of the putty and put the putty back in the container. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we are making homemade pizza with Daniel Tiger and his mom. We are using organic unbleached flour and some warm water to activate our yeast. We need 3/4 cup water and we pour it into a bowl. Daniel Tiger loves helping his mom bake in the kitchen. We encourage Tiny fans to help their parents bake as well. We love baking muffins, cookies, and pizza together as a family. Here is our active dry yeast. We use 1 tablespoon. I feel like someone is staring at me right now. It's Puppy. He's hoping for a crumb of food to drop in the kitchen. Here's what a tablespoon looks like. We drop the yeast into the warm water. It becomes activated and we need to feed it 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then we need to give it a little stir. Yeast is a fungus, and once it eats the sugar, it releases carbon dioxide gas, and it starts to bubble. It looks like it's actually coming alive. The yeast is used to make our dough rise. It makes it fluffier. After 10 minutes, our yeast, sugar, and water mixture is ready and we can add the flour. The recipe requires 2 cups of flour, but if the dough is still quite wet, we just add a tablespoon of flour until the consistency is just right. We stir the mixture with a spoon because it can be quite sticky. Once it's stirred enough, we can start to knead the dough with our hands. It's important to knead for at least 4 minutes. We make the dough into a ball and we cover it with a towel and keep it in a warm place. The dough will need to rise for at least an hour. So we decide to go for a walk in the forest as a family with Puppy. When we arrive back home, the dough has risen perfectly. It's time to spread it out on our pizza pan. I've put a little bit of avocado oil down so the dough doesn't stick. You want the crust to be nice and thin because it'll still rise in the oven. I'm making a great big pizza, and Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini made their own little pizzas, a round one and a rectangular one. I cook my dough for 5 minutes. Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini put tomato sauce, on their pizzas. And it's okay if it's a little messy. Now what about Daniel Tiger? Well, I didn't forget about him. I actually made teeny tiny pizzas for our toys. You can do this too. They're fun little bite-sized pizzas to eat. Time to add our cheese. Our family only buys white cheese. This one is called Havarti. Did you know bright orange cheese is only orange because of food coloring? And it doesn't actually change the flavor. Our family tends to avoid food colorings because they've been proven to not be healthy for our bodies. Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini make cheese pizzas. That's their favorite flavor. I love mine with pineapple and a little bit of ham. After 12 minutes in the oven, the pizzas are ready. They look so yummy. We cut them with our pizza cutter. Homemade pizza is so easy and yummy. Try making it at home, Tiny fans, but make sure you get help from a parent. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.